Hey there, Mandy Malicious,
Candy Roulette,
Ruru,
and Tater Tot.
Well, I call her Kiki. But still. First things first, I have to feed Roo another quacker. It's the only thing getting him to stay on the bed right now and be in this video. Really, these kind of smell like Cheez-It. Here you go. Oh, cute. I kind of wonder if these taste like Cheez-It.
Should try. Eat it. Eat it. Get it.
Like a shitty Cheez-It. It's not even, it's like the off-brand of a Cheez-It.
You're gonna throw it, I'm gonna catch it.
I missed! Or you missed, I don't know who missed. But that's time you missed.
Yeah, I can do this.
Hold on, just eat the quacker.
I wanna catch it!
Just eat the dog cracker.
I can usually do it.
I think I'm gonna have to get a water because, you know, there is an aftertaste to this cheese. Cheesy.
I'm kind of glad I didn't catch the whole thing in my mouth now.
It's a dog snack.
It really
says cheese flavor. It doesn't say real cheese.
Yeah. Normally I can do the toss it up and catch it with like popcorn and Skittles and I'm really good at it. That was just gross.
Yeah.
Are you okay?
Yeah, I had to spit some,
Quacker.
quacker into the sink. Alright. So today's video is going to be the 10 most horrible Disney movies. And number 10 on our list is The Rescuers.
Now, in the first one, the lady that kidnaps the little girl Penny is a fucking cracked out heroin addict little bitch. Okay? This whore is in like this red nightgown through most of this shit, and she's like strung out, walking around like this.
And
like
she looks strung out. Her
fucking
makeup
walk.
looks strung out. Her face looks strung out. And then she has these evil alligators that she sicks on the little girl at one point.
And she's just like... And then her boobs are all saggy in that one. Like, you see the outline of her tits. They go down to like here, and it's like...
Well, maybe that's good.
The bra on. You actually see her like underwear and bra and stuff like in
Kitty,
the
stop playing with my fuzzy handcuffs. You're not sexy. Alright. So yeah, that was The Rescuers.
And then, and The Rescuers Down Under. You see, it's about this like guy who wants to like kill this eagle because I guess like its feathers or some shit or its eggs are like worth a lot of money. And he goes and he like kidnaps this little fucking boy, and he's like, oh yeah, you're gonna come and like chill in this cage and tell me where your best friend's at, and I'm gonna go kill it. Like, that is fucked up. Why would you do that? Number 9 on our list is Cinderella. Cinderella is fucked up because the 16-year-old girl loses her dad after she loses her mother. The dad gets remarried to this fucked up woman who has 2 fucked up children, and they go and live in this house, and then he goes away and dies. And then she becomes her like stepmother's fucking slave at like 16, and then they get invited to go to this ball, and she's like, oh, but I really want to go. And the mom's like, well, if you do all of this shit, then you can go. And like the mice and stuff make her this really super pretty dress, and then the fucking sisters are like, well, that is all of my shit. And they rip it apart. And then she can't go.
It's pretty sad. Until the fairy godmother shows up and goes, bling, bling.
But this part's fucked up too, because this part teaches kids that, hey, it's okay, you don't have to listen to your fucked up parents. You can go to this party and stay out late, but you gotta be home by midnight.
Yes. And then,
like, really? What is that shit?
Yeah. 8 is Aladdin because of Jasmine's slutty outfit.
Dude.
Like,
oh
my goodness. Oh my goodness.
You've got her whole midriff showing and her fucking titties are all bamming out and fucking... It's not good. Like, you don't wear that shit at 16. I wasn't allowed to wear it. If I would have been, like, walking around in my bra and some sweatpants at 16, my aunt would have been like, hey, you go put a shirt on now.
Yeah. Like, and then walking around tummy show and everything.
Her fucking hair is just ridiculous.
No one has hair like that.
Bitch has extensions, okay? No one's hair is that long and that thick and that pretty.
I know.
Bitch is wearing extensions. Yeah. She's not fooling nobody.
That ain't real. That ain't real. 7 is Beauty and the Beast.
Bestiality.
Exactly. Bestiality. It's pretty
Belle,
gross.
fuck that beast, alright? It may not show it in the movie, but I'm sure in, like, the French version of that movie, it shows that shit. Okay? That is fucked up. That teaches kids, like, it's okay. Rue, if you were dying and we were like this,
Rue, no,
you'd be, oh no, I love you.
You look scared. Whoa!
Hey, you got the cat? Oh,
Yeah,
alright.
we had the cat.
Whoops. Come here, kitty. Come on out.
What?
You guys taking pictures of him or what?
Yeah.
Oh, good.
Well, you kind of understood that, and now the camera's all the way over here.
I gotta fix
it. Hold on. Hello, people.
That was totally my dad's fault.
Let me go close the
And
door.
then the dog had to go and hit the hamper, which fucked up the camera. I'm sorry, guys. Anyways,
We're still rolling? Okay, we're still rolling.
we are still rolling. I think we will.
Oh, fuck, that hurt.
I think we will on Beauty and the Beast.
Yeah. So anyway, you kind of
we covered the bestiality. We covered.
The bitch gets kidnapped, and she's like, the beast is all like, hey, I'm gonna kidnap your father. And she's like, oh, but let go of my daddy and I'll stay here. Okay, I'm gonna let go of the dad, and you can come live in my castle and be my prisoner.
But then how come the dad doesn't do anything?
Right?
And then there's Gaston, and I don't get Gaston. He's just walking around with his shirt off like, I'm sexy.
He doesn't walk around with his shirt off.
I think in one of the songs he's like doing his sexy little dance
Oh,
thing.
yeah, he
And,
like most of that song is about him and his sexiness. He's not even sexy. He's he's scary looking. Like, I'm not really attracted to butt-chin guys.
Gaston.
I'm not, yeah, I don't like, if a guy can like rip off a piece of a belt and like spit it across the room and make it sound like a fucking BB gun hitting a wall, I don't want that. No, thank you. That's scary to me.
Very.
Tarzan's
number 6.
Dude's walking around in a loincloth, and there's so much death in that movie, and there's actually blood in that movie.
I know. His
Again.
parents get eaten by jaguars.
And then there's like bloody
enough.
footprints, and you see their bodies.
Yeah.
You actually see the bitch's body in the corner with her husband next to her, and you're just like, the fuck is this shit? That is a dead body. And then you see the fucking bad dude get like hung and shit. Like, I mean, you don't see it, but you see the shadow of the rope, and it goes ding.
And that's pretty bad all in itself.
Like, really, you know what happened there?
I think Disney has a thing with parents.
Dude.
Disney hates parents.
He does. Like,
It's either in every Disney movie. It's either like they
The
have
mom
no
or the dad.
parents, they have no parents, they have one parent, or a parent dies.
I think Walt Disney had some parent issues.
Me too, because number 5 is Lion King, and once again, parent dies, and this time it's like his own brother pushes him off the cliff into a stampeding thing of wildebeest.
What does
he
he
dies.
say when he's standing there? He's like, brother, help me.
Yeah, and then Scar's like, Scar's like pretending to help him. Then he's like, "Rah!
Long live the king." The fuck is that shit? And then you got Simba standing there on the edge. Daddy, no!
And then he runs down there after the wildebeest are gone. He crawls under his dad's arm and he's like crying, and you're just like, Simba, no, I want to hold you. And you can't jump through the screen. You can't help him. And all you can do is sit there and cry. And then Scar shows up and like sicks the hyenas on him.
Not even that. He's like, this is your fault.
I know, and then he blames it on him like, don't do that. It's not Simba's fault. It's totally your fault. You fucking pushed him.
Like, PTSD is, like, for all of you that don't know what PTSD is, that is post-traumatic stress disorder. And that is what Simba got after that shit.
Yes.
Okay.
Number 4, Bambi. Again with parents and dying. They shot Bambi's mom.
Like, you just legitimately, it was like living in Tacoma. Bitch went down.
Oh my god, yes.
Oh my god. But, and then on top of that, it's like the dad's not anywhere around through this entire fucking thing until, like, the second movie, where he's, like, pretends to be the dad, and he's like, yes, I am dead now. This is what we do. You are a prince.
I still think it confuses me, because I totally thought that movie was going to be about Bambi, Feline, and their 2 twins, and it's, I guess, not.
Nope, it's
And that's
before
really
they have
weird.
a kid.
And that's weird, because it's like, hello, that's how it ended.
I think it ends, like, that movie ends the exact same way as the first one. With that same thing.
You're just like, I'm going to use that ending again.
Yeah.
Alright, we're getting down there. So number 3 is Snow White.
Living with some, like, 7 little men, and one of them's fucking retarded.
I
Like,
know.
what is that shit? Like, really? Dopey? Like, obviously he's fucking retarded. He
I
can't
don't like
talk.
Sophie. He's just like me.
He's adorable, but he's like, what the fuck is wrong with him? He, like, can't talk.
He's laughing and happy all the time, though. He sure is just like.
It's like he took a bunch of drugs and he just got stuck there. Like that's
like
where he's at.
He seems happier than happy.
Oh, I know. It was really funny though when he stuck the diamonds in his eyes and then
Oh, yeah.
like, woo! Like who does that shit? But no, it's just kind of fucked up because one, this bitch takes an apple from this old haggard woman, and it made me hate old people. It made me not want to trust old people. But
because it's like what if an old lady gives you an apple, it's gonna be poisonous?
like no, it's just like in general. In most Disney movies, if someone is old or ugly, they are a bad person.
That's true. I mean, Ursula, old,
Fat.
ugly, and fat. The Rescuers, both of those fucking
Are
villains
ugly.
are old and ugly. There's an old dude and the old crackhead lady.
101 Dalmatians. Bitch is ugly.
And old.
Fucking ugly. Let's see here. This list could go on forever.
I know, it could. 2 is Pinocchio, because they do say jackass a lot, not to mention
Yeah.
they're completely wasted and smoking cigars and shit.
Yeah.
Like, wasted.
They go to, what is the name of that island?
Treasure Island or something like that.
Something weird like that, yeah, and they just like start turning into jackasses, and one of them even goes, "You're a jackass."
So, if your children are running around saying jackass, maybe you should make sure they haven't watched Pinocchio, because they might have got it from that.
Yeah.
And
Not to mention that, it's like, the dude's nose.
Yeah.
Like, every time he lies, it like grows and grows and grows and grows. It's like, really? And it doesn't even look like a nose anymore.
Eventually, doesn't it start growing branches and shit? Like,
It gets a nest with some eggs in it. Like, why would that happen?
I don't know. Like, is his nose a tree? I guess he's made of wood right now.
Right. And last,
Little Mermaid, oh my god.
Bitch is a whore.
First thing I want to say is she's running around in like her bra. Second thing, when she comes out of the water, she goes, psh, and then the water just kind of goes like this, and like she's all sexy looking in her bra and shit, her boobs are
she
all
is
pushed
16.
out.
And
she's
nobody in that movie has crazy colored hair like her, except for her.
16. It died.
Yes.
She
Not
died.
really. I mean, obviously, she doesn't have freckles and she's a ginger. That does not happen.
Yeah. And the next thing I want to talk about.
She disobeys her fucking dad,
Yeah.
too. She's like, the dad's like, oh, don't go marry the prince. And she's like,
Well, no, she's not even supposed to go above water. Hello? She's supposed to stay underwater, and she's like, no, I want to go fucking on land and discover fucking the beach and people. And
no, and then she goes and she's like on a nude beach for a minute because she's got no clothes on. She's just like chilling, sitting in the water, fucking naked, talking to a seagull and a fucking fish and a crab, and she's just sitting there naked with her shit hanging out, like, hey, what's that?
I mean,
And
she
then
technically doesn't have any parts.
finally,
No, there's no finally. Number one, there's also the cover that has the penises on it, and the fact that the priest gets a boner. Like, I've slowed this down on my VCR to where it's like frame by frame, and it's like doo 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 boner.
she showed me. It's hilarious.
It's pretty funny. It's like, dude, priest is getting a boner. Out of all the characters, the priest, and during Ursula's wedding. Like, come on.
It was pretty great.
It is pretty great, and that kind of ends our Disney video.
So, there you go, Evil.
Yeah, subscribe to our channels, and we're sorry about the mishap in the middle with my dad and the dog and whatnot.
Yeah.
We'll make up for that
Your
later.
dad probably thinks we're crazy just talking to ourselves.
Oh, for sure he does.
Alright, goodbye, people.
Bye.
Let's see.